German Chancellor Olaf Scholz will be arriving in India later today. His visit will focus on several areas, including the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict. Our diplomatic correspondent Sidhan Sibol filed this ground report from the Indian capital, Delhi.
German flags lined up a main road of India's national capital, Delhi, ahead of German Chancellor Olaf Scholz's visit. Chancellor Scholz will be on a two-day India visit on Saturday and Sunday, which would focus on trade, business and climate change. After talks with Prime Minister Modi in Delhi on Saturday, Chancellor Scholz travelled to the southern Indian city of Bangalore, known as India's IT capital. The visit will be under the shadow of the Russia-Ukraine conflict, which has changed Europe's thinking about security issues. At the recent Munich Security Conference, Chancellor Scholz referenced India's External Affairs Minister's call for Europe to grow out of the mindset that Europe's problems are the world's problems.
Europe has to get out of the mindset that Europe's problems are the world's problems, but the world's problems are not Europe's problems.
India, which is the chair of the G20, has been calling for a dialogue and diplomacy to resolve the conflict. In the context of the Ukraine war, National Security Advisor Ajit Doval had recently travelled to Moscow and called on President Vladimir Putin. This week, Doval had talks with Andrei Yermak, head of the Office of the President of Ukraine, and not surprisingly, Kyiv wants India to take a role in resolving the conflict. This will be Chancellor Scholz's first visit to India. Discussions in Delhi will also focus on legal and regular migration, with the aim of improving ways to obtain work permissions. United Nations Security Council reform is another area where Berlin and Delhi share convergence. Prime Minister Modi visited Germany twice last year, first on a bilateral visit, then to attend the G7 summit.
German Chancellor Scholz will be the first European leader to travel to India this year, and undoubtedly his focus will be to seek India's support when it comes to the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Now, India is the chair of the G20 grouping this year, and we know that it's an important voice when it comes to the global south as well, and the country is seen as playing an important role when it comes to global challenges and the resolution of Russia-Ukraine conflict, a conflict which is now having a very, very bad impact on global food, fuel and commodity prices. With video journalist Sanjeet Sidhan for WION in New Delhi.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.